The burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are natural fuels found in and on Earth, such as oil, coal, and natural gas. They are formed in the earth from dead plants and animals over millions of years. That's why the first part of the name is fossil. Those fossils are then burned and used for fuel, which is why they are called fossil fuels. Fossil fuels give us heat, gas, and oil, which are all things that most humans need and want. However, when the fossil fuels are burned, they release gases into the atmosphere. Those gases are then added to the blanket that covers the earth, making it warmer and adding to the greenhouse effect. Next is farming. It may be hard to believe, but farming also contributes to the greenhouse effect. Methane gas is released into the atmosphere when a cow releases its gas or farts. This might not seem like a big deal when one cow passes gas, but when there are over 1.5 billion cows in the world farting daily, it really adds to the blanket covering the earth. Deforestation is the cutting down of trees and forests to make way for farms, roads, oil wells, and dams. One of the greenhouse gases that adds to the blanket around the Earth is called carbon dioxide. Trees and forests absorb carbon dioxide, which get rid of some of that gas. Unfortunately, the more trees that are cut down, the less trees there are to absorb the carbon dioxide, which further leads to the greenhouse effect. A lot of people on Earth relied on fossil fuels, farming, and forest. Fossil fuels are used in many ways. Gasoline is used in cars, coal produces electricity, and natural gas is used to heat homes and for cooking. Farming is also necessary since milk and meat comes from cows. The wood from trees is used to make furniture, desks, homes, and other structures. Plus, coal is often mined beneath forests that have been cut away. So, as you can see, this creates a problem. On one hand, many people rely on those things to live and get around, but on the other hand, a warmer climate can affect the planet negatively. So why does it matter if Earth gets warmer? Well, it can lead to unusual weather or seasonal changes, which can cause things like heat waves, wildfires, droughts, and acid in our oceans, which can harm sea life. Melting polar ice affects the habitats of animals that live in the North and South Poles, and sea turtles are losing nesting beaches because of rising sea level. Orangutans, bird, reptiles, and other creatures that live in the rainforest are losing their homes when trees are cutting down. And some farmers may face increased rain, floods, and drought. This can lead to certain foods become scared, unbelievable, or more expensive. So what can we do if we rely on those things to survive? But we also want to stop the earth from getting too warm. While it may be impossible to totally prevent climate change or global warming, there are some things that can be done to lessen Earth, Earth's greenhouse effect. Here is a list of ways you can help. Walk more often. In the US, transportation is the largest source of carbon dioxide. By driving less often, carpooling, biking, or using public transportation, you can cut back on the gases released into the atmosphere. Turn off the lights. The second largest source of greenhouse gases is from the production of electricity. Using less electricity or using alternative sources such as solar or wind power can help decrease the gases released into the atmosphere. Use less stuff. Most of the stuff people own or use was made in a factory, and factories release gases into the atmosphere. Using less of the things we don't need. Cut down on the amount of gases released by factories. Grow a tree. Trees take in a carbon dioxide and release oxygen, so new trees are helpful in some parts of the world. Trees that have been cut down or replaced recycling, reducing, and reusing products will also help the environment. Taking shorter shower, closing blinds on a hot day, turning off power strips when it's not in use, and not littering are all things that you can do to help. Many scientists believe changing some of our behavior will have a positive effect on climate change and global warming. It is difficult to predict the temperature of the Earth in the future because not all global warming is caused by humans. But no matter what you may hear about climate change or global warming, it is good to use less energy when you can. It is smart and kind not to litter. Walking or biking is great exercise, and trees provide shade, beauty, and a fun place to climb. Plus, it never hurts to do our part to make our Earth a little better. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more educational resources. Click the link below